Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday, I think it is. I think today's Wednesday. I'm pretty sure today's Wednesday. This week's a blur. I'm leaving town on Friday. Leaving on a jet plane. But I wanted to come on real quick because I want to do a little collab for June. And it's a non-traditional collab because, well, that's how I roll. And it has something to do with what I might have here next to me. So I was inspired to do this collab because, as many of you guys out there, I'm sure that crafty videos are not the only videos that we watch. I have shared my elation personally when I find vintage items and the resellers that I watch, cool stuff like that. I watch them. I watch a lot of homesteaders. What else do I watch? I watch Adventures with Purpose, which is a YouTube channel dedicated to, it's a dive team that, with donations and volunteers, they go out and they help families locate loved ones that they have potentially lost in a body of water. So some of you may have heard of that. One of my guilty pleasures is I watch a couple of the political newscasters who kind of stay in the middle. Don't talk about that because, you know, I just don't do that on my channel. Let's see, what else? I have been known to watch a few of the Dr. Pimple Popper videos, I'm not gonna lie. That's another guilty pleasure. I don't know why, but it fascinates me. But yeah, I also love DIY and home decor. And I thought, what better way to mold all of our loves into one collab but to do a tiered tray collab. Now, this is a tiered tray. Lots of you guys, I know for a fact, because I have seen your craft rooms, you've got one of these. This is the one that I keep in my craft room, and I don't decorate it. This is literally how my tiered tray in my craft room looks, so we're going to remedy that with this collab. But I also have one in the kitchen that I need to redo because I still have my spring stuff out on it. And I love my tiered trays. I love collecting little tidbits here and there where Hobby Lobby, antique stores, the resellers that I buy from online. I love decorating my tiered tray. I like blending my new things with my vintage things. It's really super fun. So I have a couple of ideas of what I'm going to do, but for this collab, this is going to be an open collab because I do understand not everybody has a tiered tray. I get that, but you can go to Dollar Tree, get a couple plates, get a couple of the glass candlestick holders, and you can create a tiered tray. You could create a tiered tray out of vintage dishes from the Goodwill, and those same candlesticks. I've seen that done. There are lots of DIY videos out there on how to make a tiered tray. So if you want to be super DIY and do the whole thing, you can certainly make one. So like I said, this is an open collab. Feel free to join in. The only requirement for this collab is that you mention me as the host in your video, and your tiered tray must have 3 DIY/handmade elements. So if you're doing a, say you're going to do a bee themed tiered tray for your kitchen, then you would need to have 3 elements that you've created. So you could do a DIY bee scab, you know, the little bee hut looking thing. You can make one of those out of some rope and a little terracotta pot from the Dollar Tree. You can make tons and tons of things out of those Dollar Tree little crates. Like, you could go ham with this. You can make over a ceramic bee figural sculpture from the thrift store, or something you have at the house. Whatever you want to create for your tiered tray is up to you. I just ask that it is you create 3 elements, so you can mix and match that with new things or things you have around the house. I really can't wait for this collab. So I hope that this is gonna kind of be a little bit of a crafty break. Not everybody needs a crafty break, but I thought some of us tend to get in ruts, and I am no stranger to that. So I decided, in the midst of doing all of these swaps, so I don't get completely burned out, I'm going to incorporate something else that I love doing in my house as a collab, just as motivation. So I hope it motivates you guys. I hope that if you do create a tiered tray, or you have all of the supplies laying on hand in that DIY bin and you just haven't taken the time out to do it, I do hope that you do that. So with that said, there is an upload date of June 30th at 9 a.m. Eastern. And the hashtag that you will use is hashtag crafty tiered tray collab 2021. Super simple. I hope that's easy enough for everybody. So you don't have to do a fancy thumbnail. You don't have to do a collab list. None of that jazz. I just want you to have fun. Most of all, I want you to upload on the 30th. I'd really love it if you named me as the hostess for this collab. That would be awesome. I appreciate it. And you just need to use the hashtag. So with that said, you guys, I am going to start brainstorming. I have so many ideas, and I can't wait to get this done. And I'll be back in just a minute with another video. I will see y'all in the next one. Much love.